great ride for a couple of reasons. I'll tell you why. I was able to reconnect with the city I love very much. I was able to go around this city and listen to the stories of the people who are in the city. And this is still a great city. And I love this city, and so do we all love this city. I want to thank all my supporters. I want to thank all of you who stood out there in the cold today, and you stood there from 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the morning, and you stayed there till the very end, wanting to make it happen, but it just didn't happen. But that doesn't mean we don't have the heart and the spirit and the love for this city to say we would do it again if we needed to. You know, there were some people who said that we shouldn't even have been in this race, and maybe they were right. However, I can tell you this. I can tell you that I loved every minute of it. I thought that we brought another message to this city that was important for the future of this city, and I want you to know that I told that just a little while ago to the mayor-elect, Jorge Elorza. I called him a little while ago, and I congratulated him on a good campaign. And I said to him that I would love to work with him, and he asked me, he said, I will need the wisdom and I need the advice of all the previous mayors. And so I'm willing to join that club. We become members of a special club that were all previous mayors. You know, it was a close election when you think of it, because there are still, I believe, absentee ballots that have to be put in that count. But there are. But I can tell you that it was a great experience, and it was a great, great love affair that I have with the city of Providence that will never end, that will continue till the day I die. I want to thank. I don't want to get into names. I want to thank our campaign manager, Sid McKenna. I want to thank Charlie Manzalillo, our campaign chairman. I want to thank Dee Dee Whitman, who raised all the money. Where's Dee Dee? Where is she? She did a great, great job. And let me tell you, I'm very proud of the effort that she made. And I also am very proud of Cianci Jr, who put all our volunteers together. Give her a big hand. And Freddie Passarelli, who put our headquarters together with Mark Goodrich. I want to thank them all very, very much. And I don't want to get into naming names. I knew I would make this mistake because there are so many of you. But I got a chance to reconnect with so many communities and the people who have kids in underperforming schools, and certainly the people who really are not satisfied with the crime rate in this city, and people who are worried about their car taxes, and people who are worried about their commercial property taxes. All those people, an election, you know, has been had. It's over, but the problems still exist. And we need to bind together as a city, because, you know, almost 50% of the people of the city voted for me, and 50 or 1% or 2%, whatever it was, voted for my opponent. And you know what he's going to need? He's going to need our help. And we're going to give it to him. And we're going to give it to him because the elections are over, and now we must come together as a city, a community of people who love their city, who want the best for their city, so that we can, once again, achieve the greatness that Providence once knew. I'm a believer in the city of Providence. I'm an optimist for the city of Providence. We're going to bind together, and we're going to make sure that this mayor does the best job he possibly can, because we're going to support him in that effort. I can tell you that it's kind of a bittersweet, you know, night tonight, because this will be my last campaign. For this year. I want to thank my family. I want to thank my three beautiful grandchildren who did such a great job and were supporting me all the time. Come on up here, Olivia. Joseph. Joseph. Where's Julius? Come on, Julius. All right. We made kind of movie stars out of them in the last couple of months. But little Julius, I want to thank them for their support, their effort, and their love. And so thank you. So I don't think there's much more to say, except you couldn't have worked any harder. The campaign staff on Reservoir Avenue and the campaign, Mark Goodrich and the team he put together, Lynn Muller, our consultant, and so many people who did such a great job. But you know, in defeat, you can learn a lot. And I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about humility. I learned a lot about the people of the city of Providence. And I learned, you know, I've won 6 times in this city, and I lost tonight. And you know, there's a benefit to that. When you win, you have to win with grace, and when you lose, you have to lose with grace. And I think that's what we're trying to do tonight. I mean, we had, this is a free country, and anybody can say anything they want. But I want you to know that we were the kind of, I don't want to use the word victim, but we certainly were the recipient. We were the recipient of some saturation bombing. And you know what? We're still alive. And there you